get my fro. It's growing. You guys ready? Today we're going to move. We've been soft this week because it's yoga, right? We're just going to break them in, break them down. No, I'm joking. I'm just joking. All right, the whole thing is when you show up, being comfortable in your skin, right? Just you doing you. All right, when you come to your mat, no one's looking at you, no one's listening to how you're breathing. All right, just understand that's you in your own head thinking all of that stuff. All right, so the biggest thing when you come to your mat is just being comfortable. That's it. Like, feel like you're at home. All right, but we're gonna move to some revolutionary stuff because y'all just showed up in the mix of like right in the middle of 6th Avenue, right? 6th and College, where some real change is happening, and it all starts right here with all of us. All right, so when I used to walk down here and see stuff, this was an empty building and nothing was really happening at all. Then a barbershop came in here and tried to do some stuff, and then they left, and then it said empty again. Then CFUM came in here, one of the bigger nonprofits in the neighborhood, who was hosting all of the kids' programming, and then they couldn't afford to do it anymore, so then they left. The place said empty. So then I was like, who's going to do something where it needs to be done? And I was like, me and my homies will post up. So 2 years ago, we posted up. We waited a year. We didn't do anything. We saved money. We put all of our money back into it. When I say all of our money, it was really my money. I'm sorry I got to say that. But some people helped out. But then I went into bankruptcy, almost bankrupt, right? And I'm still in debt, but I'm still rocking with it, right? Because the picture is bigger than me. It's bigger than what my credit score is. It's bigger than how much money I have in my bank account. Because when I can connect with 15 high school kids and see them shining and glowing and knowing they're in a safe place, that's priceless. All right, so when we're here in this studio moving and you're coming for your yoga, you're coming for more than your yoga. When you leave your donation, you're not just leaving your donation for your practice of your class. Today we're about to feed 100 people. Next week we'll feed 350 people. We got a shoe drive going. We got coat drives going. That's the movement, y'all. And that's just a little bit of what we do. So when you come here, it's more than just a yoga studio. All right? They keep asking us, like, are you guys arts and culture? Yeah, every damn thing we do is arts and culture, but it doesn't seem like that on paper, right? But these days, a shoe drive is culture, depending on what community you're in. All right? It's real talk. You ready to move your body? Come while you came to do yoga, but get that real shit. Little kids, I know those little kids are like family, so it's all good, all right? It's all good. Come, hands and knees, all right? And just start to move through your body, right? So on your hands and knees, this is where we get just you to get all those fears and those nerves out. No one's looking at you. Move your body. Move the hips. I know we all always want someone to tell us how to move and where to move, which way to move. This is freedom of movement. Move however your body feels right now. And breathe. Slide it over here. No, you're good. It's just you'll be on that crack. Yeah. Now add your breath to that movement wherever you're at. If you shift back into child's pose, if you're still moving through the hips, the shoulders, if you're stretching a leg back, moving through the toes, the fingers, there's no wrong. There's no wrong. But add that breath, right? Just add that breath. It's just like you're just like a little animal in the living room just moving around. There's no wrong. It's like when the puppy dog just crawls all over you, right? Breathe. Good, and then we'll all just slowly shift back into child's pose. So big toes touch, knees come wide, and our hips go back towards our heels, and our forehead comes towards the earth. But soften. It's all right to take the knees a little wider and just soften. Yeah, you're good. And breathe. There you go. Get the chatter. Get the chatter. Get the chatter. Get the chatter. Good. So through this whole practice, yeah? Even if you're like, man, I don't know what we're doing. That's all right. All right? Keep your breath. The whole entire 60 moments of breath in, breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Good. On your next inhale, rise up all fours. As you rise up all fours, wrists, elbows, shoulders stacked, knees under hips. Good. Tuck the chin to the chest, round through the back, cat pose. Come through, cow pose, belly drops. Pull the chest through the shoulder, gaze rises. And now let your breath move through your poses, cat and cow on your own. Really rounding and arching through the back when you come through to cat pose. And then really just feeling, just as they sound, like a scared cat, yeah? And breathe. Breathe. Get the cheddar. Get the cheddar. Good. Come back all fours. All right. Take the heels of your hands forward like a half an inch. Good. Tuck all 10 toes. Lift up the knees. Shift the hips back. Downward facing dog. And then just check in. Pedal through the heels, bend through the knees, and just checking Achilles, calves, hamstrings, what's taking place. But we want to stay rooted down through all 10 fingers, all right? We want to stay strong through our forearms, our triceps, our biceps, so we're not dumping into our wrists, right? Active. Think of the hips reaching back for the sky. Yeah, crown of the head reaching between the hands. Make sure the feet are about hips width apart, and you can go ahead, find a bend in your knees. Yeah, you don't have to force your heels to the earth, right? Good, breathe. Now together, let's shift forward top of a push-up. Good. And we have so many options here for community class at Good Vibes Movement, right? You can do as many push-ups as you want through this whole class, and no one will mind, no one will judge you. And guess what? You don't have to do any at all, right? You don't have to do any. But when you hear Chaturanga Dandasana, which is high to mid plank, and then you vinyasa through, you can get as many push-ups as you want. Good. Shift your hips back, down dog. Yeah, see, I was just talking about push-ups. We weren't even going to do them, and then people just started ripping them off, you know? That's how it goes. Breathe. Good. Now let's all walk our feet to meet our hands. Come forward in the fold, just one at a time. Don't worry about nothing. Hang heavy. Now if your hamstrings are tight, bend through your knees. Don't let the world and lose your soul. Just hang heavy. There you go. Let go of any tension in your neck, in your head, in your jaw. Good. Lift up all 10 toes so you can just tune in, right? Feel all 4 corners of each foot. Inside of the heel, outside of the heel, big toe mound, pinky toe mound. Good. Now halfway lift. Palms, press them into the shins first pass. Good. Flat back. Exhale, fold all the way in. Inhale, rise all the way up. Arms come up and overhead. Good. On the exhale, hands come down through prayer. Release the hands to the side. Good. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, bring the hands down through prayer and release to the side. Same exhale. Nice and smooth. You got it. Good. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Exhale, fold all the way in. Hinge through the hips. Be nice to the hips in the back. Breathe. Breathe. Halfway lift. Flat back. Plant the hands. Bend through the knees. Step back. Top of a push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana. This is the options. If you need some push-ups, take them. If you're like, no way, I came to do yoga, not push-ups. It's all good. Yeah? Breathe. But we've been doing push-ups because we got a lot of work to do around here. We got to keep our weight up, you know? Breathe. We'll all return downward facing dog. Take what you need, right? Make sure those hands are shoulder width apart. Yeah. Through all 10 fingers, especially the L shape of the hand. We always forget about that. Think of that knuckle pad and root it down. Just bend slightly through the knees and just pull those hips back. Yeah, get long. There you go. Breathe. Breath. There. Breath. All of it. Breathe. Got to worry about something. Walk your feet to meet your hands. Come forward in a fold. Hang heavy. Find space through the hamstrings. Halfway lift, flat back. Fold in. Rise all the way up together. Uh-oh. Hands come down through the prayer. Release to the side. Good. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Good. Hands come down through. Alright, third pass. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Right hand, left wrist, left palm to the sky. Plug down through the shoulder blades, nice and slow. Lateral movement to the right. Breathe. Left hip pushes to the left. Breathe. Come back to center. Release the grip. Left to right, right palm to the sky. Plug down. Lateral movement to the left. Right in the fence, right in the fence. Too many people be right in the fence. Good. Come back. Release the grip. Cactus through the arms. Lift the chest up to the sky. Straight up. Don't push it out. Straight up. Inhale the arms overhead. Good. Exhale, fold all the way in. Nice. Through the hinges. Down. You got it. Breathe. Now just hang heavy. Now when you're folding forward, if you're feeling any tension in the low back or the hips, bend in your knees when you fold forward, okay? Good. Halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, plant the hands, bend through the knees, step back, float back, top of a push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana, what do you need? Yeah, take what you need, right? Up down with the good shakers, hips, and drinkers. I'm down smokers. It's like soldiers. Breathe. Good. And we'll all return. Downward facing dog. It don't make sense. Breathe in and breathe out. Walk your feet to meet your hands. Come forward in a fold, one at a time. Be nice to your body. Only you can feel it, yeah? Bring your big toes to touch. Bring the knees together. Start to bend through the knees. Reach your sits bones back towards your neighbor. Inhale the arms overhead, chest away from thighs, Utkatasana. Now really engage right and left, yeah? And then get long through the spine. Energy through the fingers. Engage through the triceps. Breathe. Open up to the left. See, it was Mike towards Jenny in Palestina. Breathe. Pull that right knee back. The hip will follow. Yeah, you got it. Inhale the arms overhead. Open up to the right. Vacation is polluting my soil. Breathe. Inhale the arms overhead. Straighten the legs. Good. Bring the hands down through prayer. Release them to the side. Good. Inhale the arms up and over. Straight legs. Vertical twist to the right. Breathe. Inhale the arms overhead. Open to the left. Takes our sickness. Breathe. Inhale the arms overhead. Good. Exhale, fold in. Relations. There's been emotions. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant the hands, bend through the knees. Check it out. Step your right foot back into a lunge. Keep the left knee over the left heel. You got it. Right hand under right shoulder. You got it. And you can move this foot forward a little more. Good. Now from here, take your left hand to your left thigh. Push it into the thigh, and the thigh presses back up into the hand. Re-engage through your right quad hamstring, lifting up to the sky. Good. Rotate through the neck, look up to the sky. Now if you'd like, lift that left hand up to the sky. But usually what happens is we forget about that engagement through the right leg. All right? So just re-engage. Flex. Yes. Breathe. Which side are you on? Breathe in. Breathe out. Bring the hand and gaze back to the earth. Step the right foot to meet the left. Halfway lift, flat back. Plant the hands, bend through the knees, step the left foot back. Breathe. Right hand, right thigh. Breathe. Feel. Rotate through the neck. Right hand to the sky. Feel as if your both shoulder blades are pulling towards one another, all right? Yeah, you got it. Breathe. Don't hold your breath. It gets harder. It gets harder if you hold your breath, right? Good. Bring the hand back down. Gaze follows. Step the left foot to meet the right. Roll the right. Reasons. Halfway lift. Good. Fold in. Rise all the way up. Arms overhead. Good. Hands come down through prayer. Release the hands to the side. Good. Let's open up to our left, all right? Center of the mat, feet together. Arms out to a T. Squat through the knees. Jump, separate the feet. Hands to the hips. All right, re-engage the legs. Prasarita, wide leg forward fold. Slowly come in. Hands come under shoulders. If you need blocks, let me know. I got you. Breathe. But we want some type of, stability. There you go, brother. Good. Now re-engage through the legs because we usually lose that engagement through the quad. There you go. Breathe. Now, think of the crown of the head. Yes. Think of your crown of the head reaching down for the earth, right? You might bend through the elbows, but now think of the shoulder blades tracking up towards the tailbone. There you go. Crown of the head reaching down. Shoulder blades now are tracking up because we're folded. We're folded. Breathe. So what did the DPH way? Be nice, right? There you go. Say that. Breathe. Good. Now nice and slow. Bring the hands under the shoulders. All right. Strings on the back of the hips. And you got to be mindful. We got some people that we showed up today, right? So bend through the knees and slowly bend into the left knee. Strings on the back of the hips. Let's go all the way over to the right. Bend into the right knee. Hands can be here for support, yeah? There you go. And come back all the way left. Good. All the way right. Okay, let's come back to center. Now, from center, re-engage through your legs. Re-engage through your legs. Mirror your face with your right hand. All right? Mirror your face, right hand. Now, right fingertips, turn into the left. Inhale that left hand up high to the sky. Good. Breathe. Exhale, bring it down to the earth. We're going to switch out the right with the left. Inhale the right up high. Do your thing. Good. Bring it back down. Switch it out. Inhale the left. I look through you. Yes. Bring it back. Lift it up. Breathe. Bring it back. Halfway lift. Hands to hips. Rise up. Both hands up high. Star pose. Feet wide. Breathe. Chin out of chest. Good. Bring the chin back. Bring your arms out to a T. Left toes open up to the back. Straight back. Keep that left leg straight. You got it. Nothing changes in the right. You got it. Breathe. So we're just setting up. Trikonasana, triangle pose. Nice and smooth. There you go. You got it. Now strong through the legs. Yeah? Think of that knife edge of your right foot rooting down into the earth. Right? But making sure our stand is not too far apart. Because we'll start to slide. Yeah. Do our thing. Slowly rise up. Good. Now left toes are going to turn in. Right toes are going to open up. So if you're on your mat and you feel like you're losing it, you're never stuck. If you got to get up, if you got to come back, all right? Yeah. Good. Straighten through the right. Trikonasana. Don't worry about how far you go. It's good if you're right here. Yes. Great. Just breathe. Get on the floor. Think of coming this way, love. Yes. There. All right, let's rise up together. Right toes turn in. All right. Hands are still at a T. You're good. Squat through the knees and just light. Jump up, feet together, arms to the side. Top of the mat, we rise. That's right, brother. Inhale the arms up and overhead. Good. Exhale, fold all the way in. Halfway lift, flat back. Good. Plant the hands, bend through the knees, step back, float back, top of a push-up. You ready? Chaturanga Dandasana, get what you need. And breathe. We'll all return downward facing dog when you're ready. Breathe. Breath in and breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Inhale and exhale. Breathe in and breathe out. Good. Inhale the left leg high. Be nice, right? Let's check in with our surrounding. Make sure no wall, no face. Good. Pull the knee to the nose. Close to it. It doesn't got to touch. Send it high. Good. Step it all the way between the hands. Low lunge. Breathe. Right heel spins down to the earth. You got it. Straight down. Rise up, warrior two. Here you go. Good. But I'm worth much more than $1. Breathe. Alright, so from here, right, we got these warrior two legs. We're super strong here. One of the main things that here too is this left sits bone pushes out like this. We want to tuck it through. Alright? Keep that. Breathe. Take the left elbow inside the left knee, right hand overhead. But we're active, y'all. Alright? So what usually happens is we're like hanging out with our elbow on that thigh like, gosh, I'm glad we're doing this pose right now. But no. This elbow comes inside the knee presses back inside of it, and we're active, right? Energy through the fingers, and we reach. Good. You got it. Breathe. Good. Now nice and slow, just rise up, warrior two. Keep a bend in that left knee. You got it. Reverse warrior. Yep. Good. On the exhale, let's take the hands all the way down to the earth. Right heel over right toes, come back to a lunge. Step back, top of a push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana. Then I'm worth a lot more. Breathe. A day late in the dollar shop. We'll all return downward facing dog. Dollar. No way. Alright, so if you're feeling it in your wrist, engage through the forearms, triceps, biceps, and then push all 10 fingers in. Be nice to the wrist. Breathe. Right leg lifted high. Pull the knee to the nose. Send it high. Step it between the hands. Okay, now turn the left heel down towards the earth. Rise up, warrior two. Breathe. Feel. Let's see if you can soften through them traps. Still active, right? Gaze off the right middle finger. Keep that bend in the right knee and that right sits bone tucked. But make sure it's not just the right's engaged. Make sure that left's engaged. All right, strong. Breathe. Elbow inside knee. Left hand overhead. Breathe. Keep your breath. You got it. Breathe. Think of the left hand reaching forward. There you go. Think of from the knife edge of the right foot to the hip, to the ribs, to the shoulder. There you go. Breathe. Door to door knocking. Okay. Slowly rise up, reverse. Simple. You got it. Keep that bend in the right knee. Keep the bend in the right knee. There we go. Bring the hands all the way down to the earth. Good. Step back, top of a push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana. What do you need? Maybe it's no push-ups at all. Add a little. It'll be a good to it. Add a little pop with it. Yes to my community. The part of they fall. Breathe. Ready? All right, root down through the L shape of the right hand. Come on to the knife edge of the right foot, side plank. We're here. If this is too much, you can release that right knee on the earth. You got it. Breathe. Lift up through that right hip. Straighten through the legs. Knife edge. There you go. Breathe. Feel. See if you can straighten through those legs and just root the foot, the side of the foot into the earth. Good. Look down at the earth. Bring the hand, the hips high. Let's go to the other side. Can always release the knee. And we don't want you to like push through it, right? So if this doesn't feel good in your shoulders, release the knee to the earth. Don't let the ego push you through it. Good. Come back. Hips high. Down dog. Shift forward, top of a push-up. Right knee, right elbow. Hold it there. Engage through the core. Lift up. Breathe. Power in the. Step back. Left knee, left elbow, squeeze. Core's got to do it. Don't let the hip flexor hang on to everything. Breathe. Slow, slow, slow. Step back. Chaturanga Dandasana. Remember, those push-ups are optional. Those push-ups are optional. Breathe. We'll all return. Downward facing dog. Good morning, y'all. Welcome. Getting it in. Knees to the earth, hips to the heels, child's pose. Let those palms just flip up to the sky. Yeah, and then just see if you can just let them just fall into the earth. Might never want to. It's like I got to push them down. Breathe. My bad. There you go. And breathe. The rising. Good. Now just rise up all fours. When you rise up all four, just spin your fingertips back in towards the knees so the forearms are out in front of you. All right? Because I know we'd be doing all those push-ups and chaturangas. People would be like, oh, my wrist, my wrist. You got to engage your arms, y'all. All right? Move to the left. Move to the right. And just move through the forearms and just feel through your wrist. There's no wrong. Just be nice. Oh, my bad. Good, and then bring your hands back. Now use your left hand like a kickstand. Take the right top of the right hand, push it down, straighten through that arm. Yeah, be nice. The left hand's there for support so you don't break your wrist. But if you break it, I'll hook you up. Bring it back. Push down. Good. Bring it back. Tuck the toes, lift the knees. Shift back, down dog. Breathe. Breath in. And breath out. Breathe in. And breathe out. Okay, step your left foot wide to the outside of your left hand and then step the right foot wide. We're going to come into yogi squats. You got it. You know where you're going. Don't overthink it. Right? Heels down, elbows inside knees, hands at prayer, lifted up through the pelvic floor. All right? So this is natural all over the globe besides here. That's how everybody getting eaten, given birth, with the like our back hurts because we've been sitting too much, right? So breathe, feel. Now lift up the right toes off the earth. Lift up the right heel off the earth. Sorry, that'd be hard to lift the toes. Breathe. Bring the heel down. Lift up the left. Bring it back down. Lift up both. Breathe. You got it. Heels to the earth. Hands to the earth. Strings on the back of the hips. They lift up. Toes turn in. Hang heavy. Opposite hand, opposite bicep. Opposite hand, opposite elbow. Bend through the knees, sway side to side. Let go of the head. Yeah, no tension. Breathe. No tension, top of those hips. Good. So we're here. Feet wide, knees bent, and we're just swaying side to side. Motivation. Move, move. Okay, now check it out, all right? Strong, all right? We're going to sway to the left, and then on the inhale, we mirror our face. Right? We're going to inhale, come all the way up right. Keep that mirror on the face. Exhale, come down left. Good. Inhale all the way up right. Open, yeah. Exhale, come down to the left. Inhale, open up all the way. Stay here up top. Good. Exhale to the right. Come all the way up left. Oh. Down to the right, up to the left. You got it. Just make sure you don't knock no one out. Come through. One more time. Rise up. Good. And then just slowly go down to the right and we'll sway side to side. Move, move. Motivate. Move, move. Good. Release the hands to the earth. Okay, release the knees down. Release the elbows and forearms. Sphinx pose. Slide the toes back. Elbows under shoulders. Fingertips reaching back towards elbows. Up. You got it. Breathe. Take your shoulder heads away from your wrist. Broaden through the mid-back. Breathe. Breath in. And breath out. Breathe in. Breathe out. Send the hips back, down dog. Breathe. They stay into this sets of return center. Breathe. Break the loss. Left leg lifted high. All right, pull your left knee to your left elbow, squeeze. Feel. Lift that left leg high. Now we're going to step it wide to the outside of the left hand. Breathe. Right knee to the earth. Maybe the forearms down to the earth. Breathe. North, north. Cos. My bad. Hard. So, law. North. So we're here. And then you can stay like this. And you can bring your left foot further forward. Yep. There you go. And breathe. Okay, if you're down on your forearms, just come up one hand at a time. All right, we're going to take our left hand inside our left knee, left thigh, lunge in right, and twist open left. Breathe. North, north, north. Good. Come all the way back. Hand to the earth. Lift the right knee up. Step back, top of a push-up. Lower down, bottom of a push-up. Press up. Good. Hips high. You got it. Right leg lifted up. Pull the right knee to the right elbow and squeeze. North, north. Breathe. Send it high. Yeah. Step it wide. Breathe. Treat it like a crook. Knee to the forearm at a time. All good if it doesn't make it down. It's all good if you're on your blocks, yeah? Just check in with what you need today and don't force it because it will hurt tomorrow. Man. Breathe. North, north, north. It's cost. Hard. It's all good. North. Good, wherever you're at. Rise up. Take that left hand wide. Right hand to the inside. Good, come back. Chaturanga Dandasana, take what you need. Zapatule. Zapatule. We'll all return, downward facing dog. And we know at any time we can go to child's pose, yeah? Your practice, no one else's. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath in and breath out. Good. Walk your feet to meet your hands. Come forward in a fold. Halfway lift, flat back. Fold in. Inhale, rise all the way up, arms overhead. Hands come down through prayer. Release the hands to the hips. Take your feet hips width apart. Alright, so root down through your left and left sole of the foot. Kickstand through your right. So we're here, option 1. Breathe. Have a good day. Peace, love. Alright, option 2, sole of the foot to the calf, below the knee. Breathe. Option 3. Breathe. Now, your grisky, your gaze, focus on something out in front that's not moving. Maybe something on the ground. Good. Option 4. Where do you want your hands to be? Above head, to the hips, out in front, behind the back. It doesn't matter. Breathe. What feels right? And breathe. Good. Breathe. Good. Everybody bring their hands to the hips. Control. Take the right knee forward, right sole of the foot to the earth. Root it down, kickstand left. Option 1. Good. 2, 3. Feel. 4. Breathe. Breathe. Good. Wherever the hands are at, bring them to the hips. Control. You're strong. Knee, bring it forward. Foot to the earth. Good. Inhale the arms up and overhead. And then just pull the palms together and lift up onto the tiptoes. You might stumble forward. Good. Bring the heels down. Hands to the hips. Feet hips width apart. Okay. Come to the top of your mat if you're not there. Okay. Step your right foot behind your head. Okay. Feet hips width apart. Okay. Keep that right heel rooted down. And just our right toes just slightly open up. Not too much. Straighten through that left leg. Fingers on hip points. Right hip point in. Left hip point back and in. Slowly fold in. Now if you need blocks, capture your blocks. But hands can come down to the earth. I'll get you some blocks. And breathe. You need some? I barely say. That left heel pulling back. That right hip point forward. You got it. Straighten through that left leg. Good. Hands pushing down and forward. Yep, you got it. Perfect. Breathe. Turn that right hip point inward. There it is. Yes. That's easy, right? Just simple. You got it. Okay, take these and check this out. Straighten this. Yes. There you go. Straight. Perfect. Breathe. Yes. Bend in the left knee. Okay, rise up, hands to hips. You got it. Step the right foot to meet the left. Step the left foot behind the head, hands to hips. Breathe. Make sure your feet are hips width apart or it's going to feel awkward. Straighten through the right. Find those hip points. Engage the butt. Fold in. Hands come down. Each side's different, right? Breathe. There you go. Perfect. You can't contain us. It's another brain. There you go. Breathe. There. Good. Bend into the right knee. Push into the right foot. Rise up, hands to hips. Step the left to meet the right. Inhale the arms overhead. Fold all the way in. Halfway lift. Plant the hands, bend through the knees, step back, float back, top of a push-up. Chaturanga Dandasana, what do you need right now? We'll all return, downward facing dog. Left leg lifted high. Good. Half pigeon left side. So bend through the knee. Bring the knee wide to the outside of that left. Slide the right toes back. Yep, you're good. And then be nice, active through the right and left sits bone. Right? And we know if you have like bad knees, you can always come onto your back, take a figure four stretch, right? Like if you're a catcher your whole life and your knees just crack every day, like that dude, you might want to come onto your back. Breathe. Breath in and breath out. Breathe in and breathe out. Breath in, breath out. One hand at a time, rise up. Okay, so when we rise up, we're going to talk about downward facing dog. Alright? We're going to pivot over our right edge of that right foot, root down through the L shape of the right hand, come to side plank as we were earlier. You got it. Now top leg, alright? Step it behind you. Knee. Good. Top leg, step it behind you, bend through the knee, lift those hips up to the sky. Reach your left hand for the front window. You got it. Hips up. Breathe. You got it. Good. Look down at the earth. Bring your fingertips, bring your left toes back to the top. Yeah. Right leg lifted up. Half pigeon other side. Breathe. You see what the hole? You think you never try again? What do you know? There seems to be little reason for me to rise when it's demons before my eyes and a ceiling before my sky. Science is blaming the double helix for people pride from when our environment's being depleted by lethal viruses. At times I just wanna pack my belongings and go. It ain't been long since I realized I ain't belong, so there's still a part of my foot in the door that's trying to get on. My mind is telling my body I'm wrong and trying to get off. I fear my descendants feeling that they are wrong descent. The fortunate isn't always born of the 1%. Upon to taking your jobs to pay the rent. Either that or leaving bench on defense. I'm on the fence. Breathe. Good, just one hand at a time. One hand at a time. One hand at a time, just one at a time. Tuck the toes. We'll step back, downward facing dog. Alright, now check it. Don't overthink this, alright? All we're doing is rooting down, coming over the knife edge of the foot. Yeah, so we're here. We're lifted up. Now we just step here. Now check it out. Lift the hips up. Reach the hand overhead. There you go. Thanks. Gaze, fingers, toes, hips high. Pedal through the heels, bend through the knees. Dia. Little bia. And on his tia. Good. Knees to the earth. Spin the legs out in front of you. My bad. Readjust right to left, left to right. Push the soles of the feet straight out. Sits bones slide forward. Low vertebra. Try to bring them in. Try to bring them in. And then slowly fold in. Don't worry about how far your hands go. See if you can stay active through the legs. Right? Think if that pinky toe can peel back to the outside of your shin. They scream shouting. They say I'm too hard on him. Mom, I thought it was soft from her. I want the parts of it. Breathe. Release. Slide the sits bones forward. Recline onto your back. Pull your knees into your chest. Give yourself a hug. Like a real one, yeah? I know. 2021, keeping it real. Hug yourself like it is. My back is starting to feel like a massage. Rock to the right, rock to the left. Control. Wait, because I was my dog, no. Good. Come back to center. Elbows inside knees, hands outside feet. Happy baby. Breathe. Breath. Breath. Think of taking the top of your knees like wide and down towards the earth. Yeah. But soles of the feet want to reach up. There you go. You got it. Now think of your tailbone. All right. Stretch it out and down. Yeah. Pull the knees in. All right. Keep your right knee. Let your left leg come long and flat. Left leg's flat. Good. Now guide that right knee across the body. Take your right hand in line with your right shoulder. Reach it out towards your neighbor. You got it, love. There you go. Breathe. Check it. I got you, homegirl. Okay, here, here, and here. You got it. Perfect. I got a family to feed. I got a family to feast. Turn the hops, put on and tell me my bread up. I got a family to feed. I got a family to feed. I got a family with needs. I'm trying to do everything the right way. Trying. Yeah. Good. Bring that knee back. Give it a squeeze. All right. Pull your knee into your armpit. All right. Push that left foot forward. Keep pulling that knee into the armpit. And then take your left hand down to that left hip. Root it down. Breathe. Take this. Pull that back. Take this. Yeah. She's like, whoa. Breathe. Good. Bring the knee back in. Switch legs. Somebody likes to read. No props with me. Side near the side of me. Breathe. Good. Take it across the body. Right hand will guide it. Left will come in line. And try to keep both shoulders. There you go. Wait. Stop them inviting. I got a family that feeds. I got a family that needs. Breathe. Get my bread up. Got a family to feed. I got a family to feed. Breathe. Good. Come back. Push that right foot forward. Pull that knee into the armpit. Take it wide. Right, so think of that right foot flat like it's pushing into the wall. Yeah. Then your hand comes down to the hip. You got it. It was so long. Stay active. There you go. Good plunder of a buffalo, red highland to indigo. Hey. Yo. Stands to be heard now, chance to hear our words. Good. Bring it back in. Pull both legs in. Great big hug. Good. And then release into your final Shavasana. Just nice and smooth. If there's anything you need, right, a full body stretch, right, if anything's in your way, you don't want anything touching, yeah? And you want to be fully aware. But take up as much room as you need. Soften through the eyes. Listen to the body. Only you can feel it. You will be heard. So just nice and slow, start to come back. Move through your toes, your fingers, your legs, your arms. But most of all, like waking up that heart and that mind. Right? New. As you come back to self, just make your way. And use the whole body to press up into a nice, comfortable seat. Inhale the arms up. And open your palms and allow yourself to receive whatever you need on this Saturday morning. Whether it's peace, love, understanding, truth, patience. Pull it down into your heart center and lock it in. Good vibes. Medicine for the people. Namaste. Alright, now put that with anything. It's the same. Alright, so understand how powerful you are is what I'm getting at. Turn your damn TV off. If you can put your phone down for 3 hours a day, do it. Alright? Don't get caught up in the, whatever you want to call it, the matrix, whatever you want to call it. Don't get caught up in it. It's here. We're in it right now. If you have kids, you can see it in them. Alright? It's a shame when a phone goes off and all of our heads go like this. But it's happening. Alright, I'm not saying this to make you sad or mad or anything. I'm saying it because it's happening. And usually it's 5 years later. Like, look at it. We're in it now. Our kids went to school. Their first year of high school was on a video screen. Alright? Right now we are probably breaking the law because we have too many people in this room. You know what I mean? Come on, y'all. Let's think about it. This is community. This is what keeps us human. If we're all going to sit in our house and have times when we can go to the grocery stores, times when we have to meet with this, times to set up this, then we don't have that interactions as humans anymore. And that's power. And we need that. Because I don't know about you, if I get a text message, I always read it wrong. I'm like, what? Oh, you got a voice? What? Oh, it's no big deal. I just read it. You see what I mean? That's all I'm getting at, y'all. Just keep it human. Stay human. I love y'all. Have a beautiful day. Thank you guys for showing up. Best thing you can do is tell somebody about this spot, whether you liked it or not. That's the truth. It's all good if you didn't like it. I'm all right with that because people not liking what I do is motivates me. All right? It's love, y'all. Peace. Word. Oh yeah, by the way,